Middle miss coming in, but Harms in the way, stood his ground, holding his head, but he's a tough little customer, is Wayne Harms.
Oh, Jeff Southby showing unexpected fire as he tankers with Con Gorozides, and he won it. In the umpire's opinion, it was Gorozides the offender.
They're still at it.
15-metre penalty, and they're still at it, as you say. Harms kicks one 70 metres at least. Bazusto's the leaper. McClure comes through and should take a free. A very bad tackle, I thought. And Mark McClure, who's a magnificent kick, proves it. Great pass. Great pass. Wayne Johnson knows that his cobber can kick so well. He made the loose man. It was driven across like a bullet. And in comes the Dominator. His self-professed epitaph. Kicks for goal and kicks it beautifully. A beautiful left foot kick. And Carlton go to the lead. They're 3 goals, 1. St Kilda 2-1.
Carlton by 6 points. Jones, the tap. In fact, marks his own tap. Kicks forward. Marcoux misses. Some errors in defence. Callett's there. Breaks clear of Fitzpatrick with a wonky kick, but Johnson to take the mark on his chest. He won't waste any time. Off the left boot, looking for Ditchburn. And Ditchburn, no, couldn't mark. Pushing the back against O'Donnell on that occasion. I thought perhaps Ditchburn may have contributed to his own downfall there, but the umpire sees it differently. And Ross Ditchburn, who is in great form, he's already kicked 1 goal, 1 after kicking 6 last week against Melbourne. Chance for him to make it 2 for himself. And he's done it. 2 goals to Ross Ditchburn. And the Blues starting to creep away from St Kilda. 4-1-25, St Kilda 2-1-13.
Jones and Saru, been a vigorous contest, and Jones wins this one. And Jones wins the free kick against Big Jeffrey. McClure thumps it back to him. No, it was Buckley who took it in another incident. Buckley sends a very long kick to Ditchburn. Ditchburn in front. O'Donnell a great spoil. Wonderful play, Malin. Took a heavy one, but took it well. Picked up by Saru. Out wide it goes, and nicely play Armstrong. Armstrong with his left foot boots it out wide. And behind the play, naughty, naughty boy. And the free kick is coming downfield. And it goes to Carlton. And whoever was the offender, I think it was O'Donnell, is paying very badly for it, because it's a penalty of a good 100 metres really, and it's going to Mike Fitzpatrick, who will shoot for goal. And the captain of Carlton is on an angle of about 45 degrees. Kicks for goal. Excellent kick. Brilliant kick. And the penalty was really paid for. And Fitzpatrick's first goal, and Carlton 5-1 to St Kilda 2-1.
18-point lead to Carlton. The bounce favours Saru. Duperuzal, the hand pass wide to Cunningham. Let's see what St Kilda can do now. In front was Southby, picked up by Gorozides. The kick towards Breen, fisted away by Perovic. Chance now for Nettlefold. Held the ball too long, and it'll be a Carlton free kick. Play on. Southby, the hand pass out wide, comes back to Gorozides. He's trapped on the boundary line. A trip by Hartney, and Gorozides the free kick.
Been very effective in his extraordinary laconic way. He's got a magnificent spring. He's not built for full forward. He's more half-forward flank physique. And a very effective player has gone, Gorozides. That kick is not a good one. Johnston's down there in the defence. So's Buckley. Out wide it goes. Not well done. Coming through is McClure. Does it strongly. Fitzpatrick the target and Fitzpatrick the marker. Out wide it goes to Meldrum.
Meldrum inboard to Malin. This is the Blues at the top. Back to Meldrum. The kick to half-forward Ditchburn. Clever play. Great play by the Blues starting in defence.
Super football. Meldrum got it across to Ditchburn, who's kicked 2 goals, 1. But that was the best team play of the first term. At the 23-minute mark in the first term, it's Ross Ditchburn. From about 45 to 50 metres out. Splendid kick. He's looking very much like a spearhead. That's his third. Maximising his opportunities and being the grateful recipient of a perfect Meldrum pass.
Saru has to run at the ball, favours Jones. Middle miss trying to get the ball out of the pack, but there'll be another bounce. Saru. Jones wins out. Buckley claimed by Cox, and Cox will get the free kick. A good tackle by Cox, the former South Australian. Came across as a full back, but it's a really dashing half-back flanker now. Oh, look at the kick. That's a full-back's kick too long, but fisted away from middle miss by Bordelotto down to Jones. Kick dropping short, and the marker on the chest taken by Kellett.
And a conspicuous player, Wayne Harms, the leaper. He loves the fly. That stocky frame, he can really propel it. Good kick to Buckley. Buckley in the centre, gets past Burns, steadies and sends it long. McClure's the target. O'Donnell with him. Well done, McClure. That was absolutely brilliant to Ditchburn. And that's what Parkin talks about so often, is the contesting skills of Mark McClure. And there's not the slightest doubt the fourth goal of Ross Ditchburn's was a gift from the brilliant competitive spirit of Mark McClure.
30 points lead to Carlton at the 25.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Keel's not going to give in. He breaks clear, gets the hand pass out, but it was a shocker. Put Cunningham under pressure, and there'll be a bounce. Play very, very congested, right in the centre of the ground. Jones, Saru. Saru gets the tap down. Keel couldn't trap it. Johnson eventually gets the kick in. There's been a whistle on play. And Kellett with the free kick.
It's against Fitzpatrick. Out wide to the flank. Lots of trouble. Hand pass comes across to Saru. Saru in lightning fashion. They're going downfield to Cunningham. Cunningham nicely across towards Keel. He fumbles. Picked up by Odgers. Was Meehan. Meehan kicks downfield and kicks it beautifully. Well, the first really cooperative team football.
24 points in front as Jones gets the tap down for Carlton. Malin, the kick up at the half forward. Fitzpatrick. Oh, Meldrum missed the run of the ball, but the brilliant Bosusto now on half forward spears the ball looking for Ditchburn. Beautiful lead and a lovely pass by Bosusto. Well, this fellow is certainly on fire. Ross Ditchburn has already kicked 4 goals, 1. Let's see what he can do now. The distance and the accuracy there, and that's his 5th goal.
Tall timber again. Buckley fights for it. Nice play by Nettlefold. Nice contesting by Buckley. Pushed as he got it. Umpire Vasilou talks to Jim Buckley. Jim talks back and doesn't agree with him. It's going to be a bounce.
Jones using the body well, but too well. Comes down to Nettlefold. McClure seems to have an age. Kicks up under the half-forward line. Oh, Dunn took his eyes off the football, but backing him up well is Thomas. Barrel-chested Thomas, a fit-looking character as he breaks clear at half-back. The long kick looking for Barry Breen, but he's got to beat 2. Comes down to O'Donnell, who's obviously playing up forward now. He was Ditchburn's original opponent. Oh, look at Harms. Brilliant. Out to Buckley. Chips it in short and only goes about 5 metres. Finds Perovic in the middle of the ground. Long kick up into the half-forward line. Ashman tries to punch it away from Dunn. Ashman comes back at it, cleverly done. Kicks into open spaces. The race is on. Chance for Marcoux. He can run in and kick a goal, and he does. Marcoux, 2nd goal.
The Blues kicked 9 goals to 4 in the first quarter, opening up a 30-point lead at the first change. They thereafter steadily increased that to 76 points at the final siren. And Ross Ditchburn at full forward for Carlton kicked 12 goals to equal Greg Kennedy's club record. The Blues have been crying out for a key forward, and suddenly from the reserves emerges a man who's kicked 18 in 2 matches. For St Kilda, Saru was the major goal kicker with 3, and a very encouraging win for the Blues after some indifferent form.